Collective. How are you guys? Edie and I are doing great. We're back home now. We love you guys. Sorry I haven't been on for a while. I've had a lot going on. So, needless to say, I'm back. Thank you guys for being here, for spending time with us. We love you and appreciate you, Collective. So, I've got a few cards pulled and we're going to clarify these further. We've got a betrayal that's been very traumatic and painful that you could be going through right now, okay? Someone's having an ego death. We've got the Seven of Swords. Someone was extremely deceptive. They were lying to you. Could be dealing with a pathological liar who was cheating, manipulative. They were very deceitful and sneaky. They could have been stealing from you, stealing money, time, energy, resources, okay? You had to heal from this. You had to walk away in order for you to be able to heal from this deceptive liar here that's in your energy that created a very painful betrayal. They affected your chakras. They could have gotten you out of alignment, okay? Could be feeling shattered because of this very painful betrayal here. Breaking out of all illusions. So this deceptive motherfucker over here was creating all kinds of illusions. You could have had a hard time sleeping. They could have been gaslighting you to try to ease your mind, saying, no, I'm giving you what you need to receive. No, you had to walk away so that you could get what you're supposed to receive. This person could have really overwhelmed you, caused anxiety, put you to where you were having a hard time sleeping. You could have insomnia after you found out about this betrayal, overwhelming your mind. You're healing with the Four of Swords. So you're getting to where you're sleeping fine. When this first happened, you could have been having nightmares about some kind of a betrayal. You could have confronted someone about it. They could have lied. You're healing in your sleep. Mentally or emotionally overwhelmed, feeling very strained, stressed, burnt out, having anxiety. Universal balance is in your favor, Collective. Karma is here. You're going to be receiving some kind of a financial opportunity or reward, some kind of a gift or from where you walked away. And in order to receive that, you had to walk away. And part of that walking away was cutting the cord so that you could heal. This person is all in their thoughts. They could be wanting to reach out and message you. Okay. This person abused you. They could have left you mentally and emotionally unstable during a transition phase that you were having to deal with an Ice King, Ice Queen energy. Something going on with this person's house. We've got an Ice King and a mature man. So this could be a masculine here. It was a soulmate and then an Ice Queen. You could just be cold towards each other right now. Okay. This person was abusive. And they sacrificed you. They put a lot of unnecessary burdens on you, but you took them on. Those are burdens that you willingly take on. You may have just been like, I'm not doing this anymore. Now this person's all in their thoughts. They want to talk to you. You were overwhelmed with the responsibilities. You were spreading yourself too thin. There was a lot of chaos. You're very unhappy with the situation. You weren't satisfied. You felt trapped and restrained. So you sacrificed what was no longer serving you. There could have been a lot of conflict. The Five of Wands. A lot of chaos. Chaos. That's what I was just hearing from Spirit. They could have put you in competition with someone. There were arguments. This person could have been aggressive. You're coming out in Queen of Cups energy. Putting this Ten of Wands, all this extra responsibility on this sweet Queen of Cups here, who's very caring. They're emotionally mature. They're empathic and loving. They're very nurturing, motherly. Okay, well, Judgment is here. Now they're full of grief with the Five of Cups. They're under judgment for what they've done. They've had to have no choice but to have a wake-up call here. Okay. This person could be focusing on the failure of this betrayal here. You found out, you walked away. They could be worried about you having, with the Fool, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers, they could be worrying, and the Hierophant, somebody's worried about you getting, and the Two of Cups are worried about you getting into a commitment with another person. And this person that you were in a relationship with, they broke your heart. The Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups, they were very deceptive. They had a lot of fantasies. They created trauma. They could have created a trauma bond with you. This person could be depressed. They had like a lot of fantasies, and I'm just hearing like I'm just seeing lustful energy here. Somebody's very worried about new love offers coming towards you since you've walked away. They don't want you with someone else. They're heartbroken. They're full of grief because they're under judgment. You call judgment on this person. They created a lot of conflict in your life. Yeah, with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. So this was someone that, the Two of Cups, this was someone that you were in a union with here. And you had no choice but to walk away. This person fucked you up. You didn't see this coming. You could have ignored the red flags. You could have been hoping that you could heal what was going on in this person's energy. You could have tried to help them heal, having hope for the future. You could have tried to inspire this person. Well, this person with the Seven of Swords. I love how I can completely be myself around you. This person, you were vulnerable with this person, and they could have been vulnerable with you. You know, and then you were ignoring these red flags. You promised yourself you'd never date someone like me again. And you were thinking, well, you know, I'm a lot more healed. Maybe I can help this person heal. You could have tried to help this person heal. They could have been tormented in their mind. You were tormented in your mind. You started definitely picking up on the red flags immediately. But it may take you a minute to fully end it. You know, you could have been given someone a chance here to do something. That's what I'm hearing. This person's wanting a reconnection. I know it's been a while, but I miss you being in my life. With the Four of Wands, they could invite you over to their house. This was someone that you were in a commitment with. They could say they're having some kind of a party even. Okay. They could be calling you, asking you for advice. I've been thinking about your situation, and I'd like to offer a fresh perspective. Maybe they're reaching out to people that, you know, to get advice from them on what to do regarding this situation. Here's this Four of Swords again. And the Four of Swords can literally be a bed. So they could even be trying to reconnect with someone from their past. They could have been reconnecting with someone from their past while they were with you. This person could have been cheating. This needing to meditate and recuperate, contemplating someone's advice that was given. Trying to approach this star energy here, collective. You're coming out in this star energy, trying to approach you with nothing but kindness, coming towards you in friendly energy, asking for advice. Because they want you to help them heal. Well, when these red flags really started showing, you could have started being very suspicious and like investigating something, you know, trying to get to the bottom of something that was on your mind, that was troubling you, that you were trying to heal. You knew something was deceptive. You knew someone was sneaking around and lying and manipulating you. You knew someone was cheating. You could have had dreams of it. With the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords, you could have been having nightmares that someone was cheating on you. You could have found out that they were sleeping with someone else. And when you did, you fucking walked away. Yeah, because there's secrets. This person has secrets. There's a lot of secrets. There is something huge I'm dying to share with you. With whoever they're trying to reconnect with. The Two of Swords. So, making a decision. They were indecisive, creating confusion about these secrets here. They made the decision to do this. Venting to the world. I have to get this off my chest. They're running that mouth online and to anybody who will listen. Trying to act like they want advice on what to do just so they can yak and talk. Yeah, well, we've got judgment and goodbye. So you call judgment and you bounce. The time has come to part ways. You call judgment on this person. Karma's here. There's no spark. There's no spark with this person. You feel nothing towards this person anymore. They were dishonest. We have to admit that the chemistry just isn't there between us. Yeah. Once they lost your trust, that was it. It was over. They're not going to get that trust back. I will withhold information from you for my benefit. They could have been cheating and said that there was nothing going on with someone, and they were lying. They're just pretending. It's not fucking true. It's easier to pretend everything's okay rather than confront the truth. The Nine of Swords. So somebody knows that they were being deceptive. They were worried that you were going to find out what the hell they were up to. They were being dishonest about something that was going on at work. Someone could have been cheating at work. Someone's very focused on the details of this dishonesty, trying to get to the bottom of what's really going on here, what was being hidden from you. Okay, this person's desperate. This person's desperate. They were dishonest. I'm in a bind and I don't have anyone else to reach out to. Okay. Well, there's no spark here. You don't want anything to do with this person. They broke your heart. Three of Swords. They could want to come towards you for healing energy, for your forgiveness. They're desperate. They're heartbroken. They broke your heart. They want to come back. The Nine of Wands. You're just going to defend and protect yourself against this person. You're prepared. You're resilient. Like you came out as the star twice. You are so healed. 12:33 on the clock. You're healed from this. It may have taken a minute, but you've healed from what this person did. They could want to check in. They could get in their chariot, get in the car, come towards you. I want to catch up and make sure everything is going well. They're desperate. They're not honest. They're a pathological liar. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. They want you to be supportive. Someone could say, hey, can I come over after work and hang out? Do you want to go out after work so we can talk about this? Well, they're just pretending. It's easier to pretend everything's okay rather than confront the truth. Still haven't gotten over what happened in the past. This person's stuck in the past. Okay? And some kind of secret came out here. And you said goodbye. This person was very dishonest. They could have really been tormenting your mind. You were seeing these red flags. You could have tried to not walk away right away, but you knew that inevitably it was going to happen. You had to walk away from this person. Someone could be bragging about something that they did at their job just to try to get you to talk to them. I can't wait to tell you the amazing thing that happened to me. They're desperate. They're desperate. They could use something that they want to talk about just to be able to talk to you, to get you to answer the phone, to be able to connect with you in some way, to check in. They're desperate. They want to reconnect. They can't stand it that you found out these secrets, you said goodbye, and you walked the fuck away. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. You're just focusing on your career. They could be, hey, I just want to see how things are going at work or something like that. They're going to find some kind of an excuse to check in. And they're going to be manipulative. They're still in this Seven of Swords dishonest energy. Okay. This person could be just wanting to vent and go off. They're with the Eight of Wands here. And entity attachment. This person's they're having a backfire for something here that they've done. This person, whatever happened here, you could have found out some kind of secret, and I mean, it could have blown this person's mind how fast you walked out of this person's life. We've got an earth angel here that's clarified by temperance, okay? You defeated an entity here. There's definitely an energetic backfire. You could have done a ritual for the truth. You could have done some kind of a truth spell here with your guides to help you find out the truth. Yeah, this person could have been trying to really affect your intuition, gaslighting you with all this manipulation, and they could have been making it hard to see through their manipulation. But you're coming out as a high priestess. You saw through this person. You knew they were up to something. You knew they were. And they're concerned. Okay? They're concerned because they created all this confusion and illusion. Okay? They're planning for the future, creating confusion and illusion about the future with you, about a decision that they were making with you. They're upset because they, in the distant horizons here, they don't want you traveling to be in a relationship with someone else. But you've definitely got new energy coming towards you here, collective. When you walk away and release this person, someone new is going to come towards some of you. That's not for everyone. If you don't want anyone in your life, that's not your part of the reading. Even if you don't, there still could be someone that comes toward you to make you decide if that is truly what you want. But whatever this new relationship is in the distant horizons that's coming towards you, you're going to have victory and triumph. It's going to be successful. You're going to celebrate this. And this person that you had to walk away from, they're all in their thoughts about this. They could be sending you messages, trying to talk to you. They could just be writing down their thoughts. They could be trapped in their mind in like a mental prison. They could be writing out messages and then not sending it. They could be, you could have blocked them to where they can't message you. Sudden wealth and thief. This person was taking money from you. They were, this lover here, they were trying to drain your resources. They could have drained your resources. There could be a child involved. You could have helped this person with their child. Well, you put an end to this. It's over. And you were a gift. You were a gift in this person's life as an earth angel here. And they were very deceptive. Stealing your energy, hiding lots of secrets. Lots of secrets here. A lot of deception. This is a very painful betrayal. Could be having a dark night of the soul. This person is going to be going into a dark night of the soul. Because this karma is going to be rough for what they've done here. We've got sorrowful. And it came out in reverse. So you're not crying over this. Feeling heavy-hearted and deeply unhappy, often because of a loss or disappointment. You're not. Do you feel like crying or tearing up often, even when you're not sure why? You're not crying, you're not sad. This person could be. You could have been for a minute and you got over it and you just walked away and you're like, okay, I'm fucking done. And now there's no spark. And you are not pretending that there's no spark. Like, you really have no feelings whatsoever for this person. This person that made you all vulnerable, they were a Black Widow. Aquarius energy could be significant. This was a painful betrayal. Your guides were warning you. This person's twisted. They're cunning. It's a toxic situation or relationship that you were in with this person. They created this web of control. They were insidious, very low vibrational with this entity attachment here. Well, whatever they've done here, it's backfiring. They thought they were going to have the victory. You could be in the public eye with the Six of Wands here. This could just be like people viewing how the connection was. like in the community, journeying around, people may be saying, hey, where's your girlfriend? Where's your boyfriend? What happened to you guys? Well, they made you vulnerable. And you created a safe space for this person 2020 on the clock. You have no spark. And you're this diamond here, collective. You're brilliant. You're full of light. You're pure. You have an unconquerable force with invincible spiritual power. You're a multi-dimensional being. This person broke your heart. Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini energy could be significant. You were heartbroken. They really let you down. They made you sad. You may have really cried a lot of tears for a minute. You were very hurt. It was devastating. There was a lot of emotional pain connected to this. The names Jack and Diane could be significant. This person thinks you're so hot. They're super attracted to you. And now they're all heartbroken. Okay? They're all heartbroken. They could have this person's unstable. Okay? They want a truce, Scorpio energy. They could come towards you to try to bring some kind of a peace offering to make amends with you. They want you to give in. They want you to surrender. Trying to de-escalate the situation. Pretending about something that's going on in court. Sagittarius energy, we have the gavel. It's easier to pretend everything's okay rather than confront the truth. Someone could be getting convicted in a court case here with some kind of a legal matter. A serious situation. An offer is accepted in court. It's definitely finished. Someone's being judged. This was a serious situation. Whatever this betrayal was, it was really bad. This person could have something going on in the courts right now. This red flag here, you started looking into the deeper meanings here of what was being hidden. We've got Cancer energy. This whole community of people here with the Six of Wands, people could definitely be talking about this breakup here, this betrayal. This person was hiding their emotions. They were hiding their true feelings. And you had to always look deeper to find the meanings of what was going on. This person's unstable. You could see straight. You could see straight through this person. You were confronting them that they were gaslighting you. They were lying. You knew they were lying. You were studying their body language. You feel like this person is just an obligation. Like they're a nuisance, someone that you have to deal with. You don't want to deal with this person. You're a nuisance and I feel obligated to associate with you. You don't want anything to do with this person. You release them. Death, it's over. You release this nuisance. There's an ending here, and you've had a powerful transformation as you've freed yourself from this energy. This person was very greedy. I am pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. This Black Widow here. We've got the Page of Swords. It could be stalking and spying on you too. You're very truthful and outspoken. You could have called this person out. You could have said that they were being greedy with their resources, with their energy, whatever it is. This person broke your heart. You're uninterested. They put you in the Ten of Swords. Like, it's painful. And with death here, that's extremely painful. It could have felt like this person, like you just felt like you were going to die. But you're going to recover from this. It's the end of the cycle. It is completely closed. It's over. Prefer to keep my focus on my own life right now. You don't want to have to deal with this person. You're not going to reconnect with this person. You want anything to fucking do with this person. They can get over it. We've got a loan. Someone could be wanting a loan here. I'm in need of financial assistance. This person could have been taking money from you, collective. Draining your finances. They see you in the Nine of Pentacles energy, taking advantage of you because you could take care of yourself. We've got great news. I have something amazing to tell you. This person's desperate. They're going to reach out with some kind of communication here. And they're trying to figure out some way to be able to get you to talk to them. We've got the Eight of Cups. Again, no, you've walked away. You don't care what this person has to say. You're very empowered. You're fulfilled inside. And you walked away and you have freedom. There's just nothing but chaos. With awakening to this chaos, with this hanged man over here, with all this conflict, abusing you, abusing your mental state, abusing you, trying to affect your intuition, having to pause and get a whole new perspective. This person's life is so full of chaos, it was hard to concentrate. It's not my fault. I'm a magnet for trouble. Chaos follows me everywhere I go. And this person could also shift blame, is what I'm hearing. 26 minutes on the clock. They could shift blame and blame everything that's going on everyone else. They don't take accountability for what they've done and for their actions. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Magician and the Sun and the Empress here. You did this ritual here with this Ace of Swords. You were praying, you were doing something to manifest the truth, to come in with your Earth Angel energy here in this High Priestess energy. Your intuition was spot on. You kept calling this person out. It shattered you. You broke out of all of the illusions of this betrayal. You could see straight through this motherfucker. And you were healing as you were going, because you recognized these red flags. You knew that they were pretending. This person's unstable. This person is extremely attracted to you, but you have no attraction towards them whatsoever. The truth was exposed. And you're very abundant. Your manifestation is powerful. And you manifested the truth to come out. This person could have had you. They could have been experimenting in some kind of a polyamorous relationship with you. This person was cheating. Catfishing people online. Swipe right. And they've got a family at home. But they're just still out trying to chase connections. Something could be fucking around with people online. I don't know that I'm only meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. This person was not faithful, and they sabotaged this relationship. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts. They were sabotaging you, the relationship, their life. This person's feeling very defensive towards you, and they're angry at what a powerful transformation you've had, and what a powerful healer you are, and how healed you are, and how you are unaffected by what this person has done to you. You rose from the ashes. You're used to being fucking destroyed. The end is just the beginning. You're transmuting this out. This was a karmic lesson and test, and you passed with flying colors, and you went through a new level of your ascension. 28:28 on the clock. You're warding off unwanted energies. You're defensive and you protect yourself. Your guides are guarding you. You stand up for yourself. You're prepared. You're a fucking hero. You focus on your stability and security. You can withstand this energy. Aries and Scorpio could be significant. I was told to grab this deck. I had to pause so I could find it. Yeah, Four of Wands and Two of Cups. So this is someone that you were in a committed relationship. There could have been talk of marriage or long-term commitment. In your arms, I have found my home. Let's build a beautiful life together with this Two of Cups energy. They say that food is the way to a man's heart, but I think it's the way to mine too. Just tried this delicious sausage with my hubby. So someone could even be on the down low here, and they could be acting like they're not. Don't have to be. You had to go into hermit mode. Yeah, you were in hermit mode. You were healing as all of this was going on. And you were really healed before you even walked away from this person, because you saw through these red flags. You knew what the hell was going on, and you created your plan to walk away. Through the darkness of the night, I journey into the realm of dreams, seeking clarity and enlightenment. Yeah, you went on your hermit quest here. Okay. And they're full of sorrow because they destroyed this connection. Now it's time to go within and heal. And there's definitely, the dreams are significant in this reading. They're definitely significant. With journey, we've got curiosity. This person could be trying to follow you around, see where the hell you're going. And you're loyal. You're this very loyal person. And now this person's just feeling helpless because they have no power. You feel like you have no power. They're sad. They have no power over you. Are you feeling like you're not able to change or improve a situation that you're in? This person, they're pouting. They're sullen. And you're feeling unhappy to the point that it turns into an ongoing mood. They're quiet, withdrawn. They don't want to interact with others. And then they'll get in a mode where they just want to vent online and go off. They're communicating with somebody. Communicating with entities, possibly. With entity attachment in the Eight of Wands. Whatever they're doing with these entities that are on them, it's backfiring. They're not interested in engaging in things that are happening around them. Needing alone time. Someone's moody. And they're sad. They feel helpless. They can't get the support that they need. So they could be bragging about their career. This person constantly talks about the past. 32 minutes on the clock. I was going to say 41. I don't know why. Could be significant. They can't take action because they're powerless. They're helpless. You're this loyal person. They had this curiosity. My nose is itching. They're humiliated. And you're disgusted with this person. Are you experiencing a strong sense of shame or indignity as a result of a particular incident? Do you find yourself replaying an embarrassing event or situation in your mind repeatedly? So this person's trapped in their mind right now. Have you recently experienced a situation where you felt deeply embarrassed or degraded in front of others? Truth's coming out. This person's humiliated. Their true colors are fucking showing. They're furious. They're raged out. This person can have a temper. They're angry. Feeling intense anger. Actively raging or violent. Their breathing pattern or their heart rate could be increasing. And it's hard to think clearly and make rational decisions. They're consumed with anger. They're mad. They sabotage this. They didn't expect this to go down like this. Have you received feedback from others suggesting that your behavior or demeanor reflects extreme anger or fury? So whoever they're talking about, this person's going off. They're venting on with the world online. Keep your distance from this person. There's a distance between you. Okay? You don't want anything to do with this person, and that pisses them off. With body scan, you could see, you watch this person's body language, and you would call them out, and they gaslight you. Happy squirrel. Squirrels could be significant. Squirrels at someone's house. Nuts. Caught this sleeping beauty in the act of snoozing. She's such a handful when she's awake, but in her dreams she looks like an angel. Yeah, it's because you are an angel. There's no gender in tarot. When you sleep, this person thinks you look like an angel. Sleeping beauty. Squirrel romance. Squirrels could be significant with a Hierophant. This person could like to watch you sleep. They could be doing things to you while you're sleeping. With the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords and all this trauma with the Four of Swords, and then having to heal yourself whenever you wake up after you sleep from what this person's doing. But this person thinks you look like an angel when you sleep. This person, you were in a commitment with this person. Remember, a good selfie isn't just about the pose. It's also about the lighting and background. Let me show you how it's done. On the Hierophant here, Snapchat could be significant. Someone could be talking online, looking at people's pictures. While you're sleeping at night, they could be going through their phone, talking to somebody else. Being deceptive, sneaking around. Got the Page of Cups. Could be while they're putting their kid to bed. They could be in there playing around on their phone, cheating. Just tried the cutest milk tea with the most delicious boba. Can't wait to have it again. We got Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Indulging in heavenly elixirs at the bar, but let's not forget about the virtue of temperance. Sip responsibly, my friends. This person could be going out drinking. I just heard everybody in the club getting tipsy. But yeah, you're strong as shit. And you walked away with the Six of Swords and strength. This person didn't think you'd walk away. This person thought you'd come back. They didn't realize how strong you are. Some may see a ferocious beast, but I see a loyal and loving friend. You have healed so much. You have inner peace. You are so strong. Blowing out my candles and making a wish for a brighter tomorrow. With the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. You're so strong. Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, this person totally drained your finances. They were depleting you financially. You had to walk away, and whenever you walk away, you're leaving this person out in the cold. Someone could end up on crutches. Someone could have a broken leg or ankle or cast, head injury, arm injury, wrist injury. I may have limitations, but I refuse to let them define me. I am capable of achieving great things no matter what. This Five of Pentacles, they really may have put a dent in your finances. But you're this Queen of Pentacles energy. You're very abundant. You're wealthy. You can take care of yourself. You're in the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. You don't need this person in your life. You wanted this person. You don't have to have this person. And they took advantage of you. With the Moon and the Ten of Swords, they were extremely deceptive in how they were moving. It was a very painful ending and betrayal with this person. And you really invested into this person with the Seven of Pentacles and into this commitment. You were invested in this. And they hurt you. They were very, very deceptive. The Page of Wands, they could be trying to communicate. Oh, the Page of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Tower. So whoever they were communicating with in this third-party energy, the Tower hit. Let my guitar speak for my soul, and my voice be heard by the world. This person may want to play. They may play guitar. They may play online. They want to be seen. They want to be in the spotlight. They want to be celebrated. Who knew that the holiday season could get so lit? Tower's on fire and I'm feeling the heat. Yeah, so when you walked away, this Tower hit because the Ace of Swords, you got the truth about this person cheating and whoever they were talking to online, and you walked away. The Seven of Wands was popping up here. Yeah, you're just defending and protecting yourself. You're standing your ground. You're standing up for yourself. And you said, fuck you, Black Widow. I'm walking out. Bullying is never okay, and I won't tolerate it. I'm standing up for myself and others who have been hurt by hurtful words. This person was a liar. They were extremely deceptive. Okay? And they're mind blown. Oops, they're mind blown. You were so suspicious of this person. You knew they were up to something. You just couldn't find it. You couldn't prove it. And you got all excited. This person's numb inside. Okay? You got all excited because you found out the fucking truth. They can't feel anything even if they tried. Feel like they don't have any emotions or feelings, and like they're just going through the motions of life. Feeling like they're not experiencing any joy or happiness even when they're supposed to. Feeling like they're not connected to the world around them. Like they're in a fog or a daze. Someone's just numb. And they're numbing themselves so they don't have to feel anything. They couldn't stand it how suspicious you were of them. They feared you. Because you're in this high priestess, earth angel energy, they fucking knew better. They knew better and they did it anyway. You made a believer out of this person. You were this person's karmic lesson. Feeling not able to trust a person or believe they are guilty of wrongdoing, but you don't have proof. Yeah, it took a minute to find the proof, and once you got it, that's all it took. As soon as you got it, you walked the fuck away. You feel like someone might be hiding something from you. You knew they were. You were constantly confronting them about this, and they were lying and gaslighting with all this deception. Are you questioning the truthfulness of what someone is telling you? Yes, you were. Are you keeping a close watch on someone or something even though you don't have a good reason to do so? You were watching this person like a freaking hawk, and they are mind blown. They could not believe how you could see them. Oh my goodness, you freaked this person out, collective. Your intuition freaks this person out. They're scared of your intuition. And they were trying to affect it. They could have been doing spell work on you while you were sleeping to try and affect your intuition. And they're upset because you're in the flow with this earth angel temperance energy here. You are very focused. They're upset. They feel angry and distressed. They're sad and disappointed. Feeling a sense of vulnerability and sensitivity where even small things can easily upset you. Finding yourself frequently on the verge of tears or crying easily in response to various triggers. They undermined you. They didn't know how enlightened you were. Feeling that someone or something has been working against you. They minimized your achievements and your contributions. You feel like you needed to defend your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Well, they undermined you. You're so enlightened. Sudden feeling of understanding, awareness, or wisdom about something or someone. You gained clarity and understanding about what was going on here. This hangman energy going into hermit to heal with star. As you sleep, make sure you rest, laying down, meditating. Okay? You're overcoming that stress and anxiety. You're so strong. You're healing from it. You had to relax because this was very painful. But you've done it. They're very cheeky. Feeling impertinently bold in a way that is regarded as endearing or amusing. Someone's feeling mischievous and playful with a hint of naughtiness in their mood. Making sassy remarks or engaging in playful banter. Feeling a sense of amusement or delight and pushing the boundaries of social norms or rules. And this person could have been doing rituals on you. They're crushing on you. They could have been doing love spells even. They're guilty. And you're just the sweetheart here. They're doing rituals and the truth came out. You're just disgusted with this person. They think you're hot. They're crushing on you. You don't give a fuck. They're responsible for what they've done. Whether or not harm is inflicted, it doesn't matter. They're fucking guilty. They have very bad intentions here. And you have this beautiful, sweet Queen of Cups love. Empress love. You're so tender and gentle towards others. They want to feel that love. They miss it. They can't stand it. You're so warm and affectionate. You're so sweet. And this person treated you like shit. You were a gift to this person. Well, they're disappointed now. They're very disappointed now. They're sad. This person really let you down. And you were hoping that things would be okay and this person could heal. And it's not what happened here. This person really let you down, collective. 44:44 on the clock. Alright. Let's draw from my handmade deck. See what wants to come out. This person is no longer covered by your protection, collective. God is in charge here. And this person's mind blown at how enlightened you are, how intuitive you are, how you can study their body language, how you can see this false facade that they wear, how they're always pretending. They're extremely unstable and they're a walking red flag. They're lustful. What do we need for this energy? This person's money hungry. They're a gold digger. So they were definitely taking advantage of you financially. They could have a chronic health condition. You could have one. Something's going on with a bank employee. Someone could have a mental breakdown. They need to be medicated to balance out their mental health. Something's going to be coming through in a text message. We got the janitor. They could even be trying to clean up their text messages. They can't handle going through what they put you through. Something's going to trial. Someone could definitely have something going on in court. A loss of status and their reputation. This person wants power. They had an affair. They were being sneaky and they had an affair. They cheated. They were manipulating you. This person could have definitely stolen from you. They could have even committed fraud. This person is a fraud. They're a fake person. They act like they care, but they do not. And now this person is in withdrawal of you. They're trapped in their thoughts of you. They're obsessed. Someone is going to end up possibly having a mental breakdown. They're delusional. They went to the extreme. We've got sirens. Harmful intent. If this person tries to come towards you, they go to jail. They've definitely got a court situation. Someone could get arrested. Someone could have been arrested. This person was like a leech. They were forcefully like feeding and siphoning off of you. Now they're full of fear because of how this community is going to see them with the Six of Wands and what happened in this relationship, because it's going to show their true colors. They don't want people seeing them like this. And whatever they've done here, it has backfired and blown up in their face so bad. And you coming in this High Priestess, Earth Angel, Temperance energy here with this Ace of Swords, with this ritual. Whatever they were doing, it's backfiring on them. They're mad that you won't tolerate their nasty behavior, but they have no choice but to stop. Yep, secret hookup with sex. They were definitely hooking up. Could have been at their house. Money could have been involved. They could have even been making money off of you by draining your finances. They saw you as affluent in the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. Someone is intimidated by your beauty. You could have been doing protection rituals against this person. Yeah, because they were depleting your energy. You knew. Something could be online, Twitter, and online social media. You're a truth seeker. You've got this person blocked on social media, and they're blocked from depleting your energy anymore. You have undeniable strength. This person was draining you dry. You were doing protection rituals, acting like they truly loved you. They're under divine judgment for this. This karma is going to be harsh. Divine feminine, divine masculine coming after you. This person's going to be in rock bottom. They're going to be so overwhelmed. Your ancestors protect you from this person who lies constantly. Somebody could go to the lake. You've got your second house. It's all about your stuff. This person was just after what you've got. 49 minutes on the clock. Values, money, self-esteem, possessions, investments, bank accounts, and financial expectations. Something with a bank employee, something could be going on. This person could have been hiding finances from you, lying about finances, affecting your finances, draining yours. We've got the second house is ruled by Venus and Taurus. They destroyed themselves, trying to seek revenge, because they're out for revenge. So now they've destroyed themselves. This is a bad breakup that's happened here, okay? And they've gone too far this time with all this confusion and illusion. They went too far. They're keeping tabs on you. This person is a hidden enemy. It's a past life karmic enemy. You will prevail. They could have an intent to cause harm towards you. Someone could end up in a wreck. They could want you to end up in a wreck, trying to tamper with your car. They could be trying to hex you. They get to fuck off because they fucked around and found out. Doing spell work over your love life and your relationships. They don't want you to be with anyone else. They're going to regret what they did to you. Throwing you in the karmic partner's face constantly to make them jealous. This person could be doing this to whoever they're hooking up with, or they did that to you. They're stuck and stagnant. They could have always been talking about their exes and just never fucking shut up about it. Yep, their ex-partner. Now they're being haunted, chased, and tormented, your ancestors, and these entities are on the scene. This shit's backfiring. They're about to meet a new person who's a bad person. Kentucky could be significant. It's the end of you and me. Yep, it's over. They were a waste of time. You just see this person as a total fucking nuisance and a waste of your time. The Chinese zodiac sign of the snake could be significant. Yep, you found out these secrets. Someone could even be pregnant. There could be a baby or a child involved here, but you found out these secrets. These secrets came out. They were communicated. You confronted this person about these secrets. Communication and inspiration, wisdom, message, and listening. Air signs and the letter A. We've got ensues. It represents mouth. So speaking these secrets. These secrets were spoken. And then the secret event, goodbye over here. When you found out these secrets, you left. You walked the fuck away. All right, okay, it's arrival of divine insight or a message that carries profound meaning. The symbol of wisdom, guidance, and the power of language to inspire, uplift, transformative power of truth, and the importance of conveying your thoughts and ideas with authenticity and honesty. Embrace learning, share your knowledge, and engage in meaningful conversations that can lead to personal growth and understanding. I just saw drive-by. So this person could be driving by and I saw 5150. Something's going on in a lawsuit here. Someone could end up with herpes. Someone could have herpes. This deviant here creating malice with these lies and betrayal. Well, it's a major blow-up. They're jealous of your spiritual gifts. They had no idea how powerful you are and what a powerful magician you are. Someone could get herpes if they end up going to a strip club or hooking up with an escort, trying to make you weak, going through a nasty breakup or divorce. Someone could end up needing a tow truck or having to have their car towed. Spirit is showing you who needs to be eliminated from your life. So you were getting downloads. Okay, this person's definitely on demon time. So that's exactly what's over here. They're doing black magic. It's backfiring out of revenge. It's going to backfire. Got the Chinese zodiac sign of the horse. Could be significant. Spell work being done. Going and buying ritual supplies. Something significant about Facebook. You could have this person blocked on Facebook. Full of heartache and pain with this Three of Swords energy. Their root chakra is blocked. They're trying to block your root chakra. With the 12th house, yeah, they're trying to affect your stability and your security. Trying to take it all away from you. The 12th house, it's about the unknown, secrets, sorrow, karmic debt, institutions, large animals, the enemy's unknown to you. It took a minute to figure out this person was your enemy. Hospitals, prisons, subconscious activity, limitations, and confinement. Okay. These secrets are coming out. This person's ego-ridden. 12th house is ruled by Pisces and Neptune. They don't like what's being communicated. They could start threatening you. The divine has revealed something to you. There were problems with a purchase. Some of you could have your own platform, something on social media. They've lost all control of this situation. Trying to block your root chakra. They wanted you ungrounded, unstable. They wanted you to have a lot of life circumstances that were hard for you to be able to pull yourself up from. Have firm boundaries with this person. This person could end up in jail. They could have already gone to jail. We've got the Chinese zodiac sign of the rooster and a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, or a Sagittarius and a Capricorn. Okay. Listen to your intuition. And you did. A friend or friends were involved with this person. This person could have just been saying that they were hanging out with a friend and they were hooking up and having this affair. And now there's new living arrangements. Okay. You could have moved out, being single and celibate, till you can have a new beginning with someone else. This person could be doing drugs or alcohol. They've got addictions, driving by your house. They're jealous of your spiritual gifts and your power. They can't stand it. This is a karmic soulmate. They could be trying to do psychic attacks, trying to affect you in the dream state. This person could be a dark high priest, with their cauldron. Well, it's all right. You've got divine protection. Whatever magic they're doing, it's just going to fuck them up. So basically doing it to themselves. If they try to come after you, it's not going to work. The Perth row represents cauldron and mystery. The letter P and water signs. Mystery, fate, secrets, chance, and destiny. This person could have been trying to destiny swap with you as well. The element of chance and the unpredictability of life. The need to adapt to the hand you've been dealt. You have the power to influence your outcomes through your responses and attitudes. Hidden meanings, secrets, and the mysteries of life. There's a lot of secrets that came out here, okay? There's a lot of secrets here. Make the most of whatever comes your way, whether fortunate or challenging. Significant challenges coming ahead. Enjoy life as it unfolds. And you've got divine protection. And when you left this person, when you cut them off, you took your protection with them. They're not protected anymore. And now they're being haunted, chased, and tormented by entities. And their sacral chakra is blocked. That's another reason they were siphoning off of you. Something significant about Instagram, disguising what they're doing online. A false identity. Someone could be a content creator. This person is so negative constantly. Don't engage, respond, don't react. Just don't interact with them. This has them very concerned. Someone could get locked up 5150 and have to have their mental health addressed and need to be medicated. No, it's not going to, I can't diagnose. That's not for everyone. It's just what's on the cards. DHS could be significant. The level of deception used in this relationship is igniting harsh karma. It's going to be really bad for what this person has done to you. It's going to be bad what their karma is. There's so much deception here. You're defeating an ancient entity that's hunted you through many lifetimes with this entity attachment over here. And now everything is falling apart. They refuse to let you go. They're delusional and they're obsessed. Now that all this was exposed, their whole world's going to fall apart. They're getting ready to hit rock bottom. Your ex is stalking you. They definitely... you have unrequited love. This person thought you were so convenient. This could have been an explosive breakup. Making the right decisions and connections. An explosive breakup. Someone else's child or children is involved here. They can't manipulate you anymore. And they feel embarrassed. Their family. They're embarrassed. Their family's probably saying all kinds of shit. Like, I thought you were happy. Like, what happened? Some of you could have your own business. Something significant about the department that you work in or someone works in. The truth is coming out. And they're freaking out now. They are such a false person. And it's divine justice for the truth to come out. Because your intuition is bringing it in. Death could be their karma. This person could die. They could have a voodoo doll. The more you walk away from things that poison your soul, the healthier you will be. Your toughest villains are the biggest catalyst for your growth. There's definitely children in the energy here. Someone has a child. Your partner. Your truth shakes their world and they can't handle it, Archangel. The pain of knowing is power, and you know the truth. And you're speaking the truth. This person could be doing mirror magic. Or they could be talking shit to themselves in the mirror and cursing themselves. They have severe mental health issues for sure. Someone could have a psychotic break and you could have to call the cops and have someone arrested. They're going to have to go before a judge. It could be court ordered by the judge that they have to take medication for their mental health because this person's out of control. They could end up hooking up with some kind of sex worker here. They're furious that they've been exposed. They could go out and be very reckless with their energy, okay? And end up in a huge mess. Yeah, they've been playing in your energy for sure. And now it's urgent because your energy's gone. God's revealing the truth about your stolen wealth. Someone could even be on the down low, or they're just wanting things to be on the down low. Someone could be trying to go on the run. They're feeling trapped. They can't get away. They want to move. This person's a criminal. They thought they had you figured out, but they don't. Their ego destroyed them. Someone's doing something risky and dangerous, and it's going to be urgent because they're going to end up getting arrested. They could have gone to some kind of secret meeting for some kind of person that they hired to hook up with them. They could have hired an escort or something. They could end up getting herpes. Someone could try and slash someone's tires, do something to someone's car. They're jealous of your spiritual throne. There's many dark secrets here. And you've got a healthy throat chakra. Yours is speaking the truth. Someone could get a DUI or a DWI. You have divine protection. They're doing rituals on you. The Chinese zodiac sign of the ox. We have a Libra, Scorpio cusp. Or a Libra and a... Wait, sorry, that's upside down. A Libra and a Scorpio. You speak the truth. You have healthy boundaries. You have clear communication. You're an active listener. You're not blocked. This person is abusing divination. You could receive a phone call from this person. Evie snoring. She's happy to be home. You want nothing else to do with them. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, something like that could be significant. Stay no contact with a narcissist. They're mad as fuck that you've cut them off. Oh God, they can't stand it. Someone's going to get convicted. Someone could have been set up by an undercover officer, agent, or detective, and it ended up getting them arrested and getting them convicted. You're exhausted from this person. Do your spiritual cleansing to get this person out of your energy. These demons, they're getting imprisoned. Captured them. You pulled your energy back from them. And now they're exhausted. They're going to be found guilty. Someone could end up in a car wreck with an injury. They could total their car. They can't handle their karma. This could be part of it. Becoming forceful to trap you. They've got debt and unpaid bills piling up and need you to save them. That could be what this fucking loan is over here. The return to sender has them scared. They could have something buried in the yard. Someone could end up in the hospital. There's definitely abuse of finances here. Property vandalism, somebody could have to pay out a whole bunch of money or receive money because of someone vandalizing their property. We got a glitch in the matrix here. Roll the zodiac dice. So let's roll the zodiac dice. This person is your enemy. Being followed. It's judgment day. Let's go. Love God. They're in spiritual court. This person could have blindsided you. They want you to miss them. PayPal. They're trying to cloud your judgment so that they can have access to your sacral chakra because theirs is blocked. There's an earth angel in the justice system here too. The Chinese zodiac sign of the rat. And they're definitely trying to destiny swap. Someone could have filed a false police report, creating a smear campaign. Well, they didn't see this coming. They're obsessed with causing you harm, and they will be publicly humiliated in a court situation. Dealing with a psychopath here. They thought they were flawless. Well, wrong. They were coming after a star seed. There's all kinds of haters in the energy. Someone's lying to the courts. This person's obsessed. They're going to be an ultimate ruin. We have good law enforcement that's not corrupt. You're a powerful alchemist, and it's up to you to transform your life, creating amazing things for yourself. You've been through so much strife, so much struggling. You've had so much material loss in your life. And you've learned these red flags. And you've learned that you deserve to be loved. They've had plenty of time to make it right. They didn't. Now you're separated by a distance with this person. They could want to get in their chariot and travel towards you. All this person did was lies, lies, lies. And you found the evidence. Someone could need bond money. There's documents here coming after a chosen one. Your ancestors are protecting you. Ancestral protection. Chosen ones with this black magic here. The dark coven is being divinely stomped out by the Most High. This person could be coven after you. We've got what's the juju in the bottom of the deck. You're protected. Someone could be a waiter or a waitress. Phone records about payments, dues, fees, financially dependent on others because they're spiritually bankrupt. And you're being seen as a leader. Okay. Let's see. Let's roll the zodiacs. All right. We've got double Libra, Scorpio. And we had a Libra Scorpio cusp come out as well. The other one. Oh, double Scorpio, double Libra. Okay, and we're in Libra going into Scorpio right now. So this can be going on right now, current energy. And we have Leo. Do it one more time. Leo, Pisces, double Capricorn, and Cancer. Okay, could be the signs involved here. I was told to do it one more time because I always do it 3 times. We've got Libra. Oops, sorry. Capricorn. Scorpio. So heavy Libra, heavy Scorpio. Aquarius. Taurus. Okay. They don't like it that you're being seen as a leader. And they don't like it that you scan them the way that you do. They can't stand that you can see straight through them. What was the other thing? Oh, what's the juju deck? So, I forgot one. Okay, let's pull from this deck. Let's see what these entities are trying to attack with you in the 5D here. Any rituals or magic, what's going on, what's coming towards the collective with this magic here, spirit. What do we need to know about and be aware of regarding the situation? Open windows, let me in. Using the window as a passageway. Someone could try and come through a window. Put protection around your windows, waiting for a chance to get inside. This person wants you to let them in. They want to come in your house. Snap, bitch. Flip the fuck out. Snapped out on everyone. Someone's irritable. They're creating drama. They're getting into fights. They're angry as fuck. Somebody could just snap and have like a psychotic break. Somebody's getting ready to hit rock bottom and they're going to have a breakdown. We've got a water element. Using water magic. A water sign doing juju. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be that or they could be. Don't have to resonate. They're messing with your solar plexus and your heart chakra. Okay. And on this first picture that came out, this card fell out of the deck whenever I had to bring all my tarot cards home, so it took me a while to get them all unpacked and stuff. But whenever, right before I started the reading, I was moving my wire to my microphone that plugs into my phone, and that card and this card were what fell out. And that was the basis of the reading here. And with the chakras, there's swords. The 10 of swords came out multiple times. 7 of swords. Wow, I just noticed this. The 7 of swords. And there's 7 swords in each chakra here. This person was attacking you so bad spiritually, trying to get you out of alignment. trying to create blockages in your energy, siphoning out of you. And they had no idea how you were constantly healing from all these attacks that they were doing on you, and how you could just so easily walk away so healed and completely unaffected, because even though this was continuous and what this person was doing in your energy with this sneaky deceptive shit, you're a powerful alchemist, you're a powerful healer, you're powerfully transmuting this energy. Words are spells with candle magic, so we're doing spells. The power of the tongue, cursing yourself with your own tongue, which I said that earlier, looking in the mirror and cursing themselves, even tricking you into saying something out loud. Watch what you say. Words are spells. Speaking shit over you, wanting you to have creator's block. They could have been doing it while you were sleeping, using different colored candles, the wax of candles, carving names, symbols, sigils, etc., putting hair, oils, blood, etc. in or around a candle. Someone's doing magic. Wanted you to have creator's block. Air element. You could be an air sign. Someone you're dealing with could be making it to where you were unable to tap in, no creative energetic flow, no ideas, blank thoughts, causing you not to create shit. They didn't want you creating anything. Using air magic, messing with your throat and your crown chakra. They were trying to destroy everything, doing magic on your jewelry, acting like fake home girl, home guy. They were a sneaky snake, secretly doesn't want you to succeed, going behind you, talking shit behind your back, giving you the evil eye, okay, acting like they loved and supported you. You could have been in the spotlight. This person was jealous, doing magic on your jewelry. They didn't want you to wear protection. This person had an incubus or a succubus with this energy here. So they had a lust demon. I'm hearing Asmodeus. And they were social media Karen. Lies, lies, lies. Lying online. They don't want you online. The platform police reports all your shit, hating on all your content, wants to cancel you out so bad. Draining you through sex, sexually feeding off of you, seducing you in your sleep. This person's doing stuff. They're possessed by a sex demon. They're doing stuff in your sleep. And they lie constantly. They're a pathological liar. Black and white lies, making you look like the liar, speaking lies on you and believing all kinds of lies. It's nothing but fucking lies. Wow. Here's mirror magic and the voodoo doll that came out. Scrying for answers, hexing the mirrors in your house, spying on you through a mirror, sending energy through your mirror like a portal. Using dolls to manipulate, molding clay, mud, wax, straw, grass, wood and bones, stuffing dolls with herbs, okay. Past grudges, always bringing up old shit, unable to forgive the past. Past memories are haunting you, making it bigger than what it is. So this person cannot get out of the past. They can't get out of the past. They're stuck there. And they're very jealous of your spiritual rank. They had no idea who they were fucking with, collective. And you know what they get to do? They get to fuck off. For all eternity. This was a past life karmic enemy. And you have prevailed over this energy. You've defeated them. Jealous of your high rank. Want you to lose your spiritual rank. That's why they attract your alignment like this. Doesn't want you to be initiated and trying to negatively set you up with spirit. This person. Oh my God, the karma that this person is going to be getting. Fucking with your psyche. Throwing off your psyche. Doesn't want you to be legit. Psyche seeing the wrong things. Yeah, trying to do so much to affect your intuition here. Wow. So, yeah. Someone could have problems at work and with their job, with their work performance. And the info exposed broke the deal or broke this relationship. When these secrets came out, that was it. There was no more. They can't handle it. If you have fame and recognition, some of you, with the Six of Wands, some of you, I'm serious, some of you could be in the spotlight in the public eye. What else do we need? Close this out, Spirit. Someone's going to get arrested. We have a musician that's going to get arrested with police sirens here. Could be a DUI or DWI. Someone could be getting 10 years. They're going to need an attorney. There could be a car wreck or an injury. They're going to be detained. What else is going on in this energy? What else is happening? Fraudulent documents. Falsified information. Kept you in the dark. Want your ex to stop loving you. They don't care who they destroy to get what they want. Doing magic over your health and your well-being. But we've got algaes with protection. You're protected. They cannot access you or your energy. You're protected. Under the safeguard of spiritual protection, your powerful inner strength is enough to help you manifest your dreams. Guides are watching over you, providing support and shielding you against harm, acknowledging, harnessing, and leaning into this feeling of being protected. You can pursue your goals with greater confidence, awakening and heightened intuition. Trust your instincts, your inner strength. Allow things to unfold naturally. You knew this person had bad intentions and that they were trying to destroy what you have online. Use caution with this person. They're very jealous of you. They are a pathological liar. They want to cause harm or an injury to you. They're mad because you're giving them the silent treatment. They have a court date coming up. They're playing dumb. They're a pathological liar that's fucking playing dumb. They have to go before the judge. They have a court date coming up. It's being exposed. All this is being exposed. Somebody's going to prison. A child is being protected. A child could be in a state of danger, but they're going to be protected. We've got hatred here. Consequences for the actions against you. Someone's going to the mountains. Someone could be in the mountains. Raged out with anger. At war with a cult or a coven, having spiritual warfare going on. Somebody could be going to the mountains and the woods. You know, your intuition is just so tapped in here. You could have to testify in court. Karmic gets kicked to the curb. Sharing info. Yeah, you won't fall for this. You're very grounded. Your root chakra's not blocked. Someone's slandering you. This person is corrupt. This was an abusive relationship. It was an unexpected event, and you can't trust them. So you cut the cords, and you speak your truth. Like someone could be telling the truth to their brother. Someone could be hiding out in the woods. We have dismemberment. Someone's powerless because of a judgment in courts. They've stacked up so many charges because they just won't stop. There's a confession here. Someone could have committed fraud in your name. Someone's in criminal court. That could be the court date coming up. Your solar plexus is not blocked. This person was so manipulative. There was so much deception. They're cold-hearted, and now they're fucking crying. They made you cry. You're so high vibrational. You're highly favored, and you're highly blessed. And whatever they're doing, the hex is broken. They are overly emotional, and they were for sure trying to protect your finances. But Spirit is protecting your finances. What they took from you will be given back to you. They had no clue that you were so strong. Their heart chakra is blocked. They're cold as ice. They're jealous. They're cold-hearted. They're selfish. They're unempathetic. They always have a victim mindset, and they're very codependent. They need to grow the fuck up with this childish behavior. They're partying their ass off, and somebody's going to have a psychotic break. They're so pissed off. They can't get over you. They're going crazy. They're heartbroken. They're full of jealousy and envy. They trap themselves in what they've done here. Somebody could need money for a DRUG problem because they're pill sick. Something's on YouTube. You could have a channel. Someone could be getting evicted. This emotional manipulation broke your heart. And they had it. You gave them enough rope and they hanged themselves. pulling on your heartstrings. They're fucking evil. They broke your heart. Made you cry. And you're defensive towards this person, especially if they try to come in and bribe you in an sexual manner. Someone could work really hard. Someone could have worked really hard. They got fired from their job. Affected their children. There's an undercover cop or an investigator, or a cop was involved and they were hiding it. Could have hacked their devices, full of stress, anxiety. Archangel Michael is cock blocking you from this dangerous, crazy ex. They're mad that you're having a glow up and they want to destroy it. You could end up having to get an order of protection. This second time it's come out, this person could be trying to go on the run because of a court case. They're money hungry. There's a warrant. Karmic masculine. They're out here falsifying documents. These secrets are being revealed. Ignoring their current partner, refuse to sleep with them. And this person is a sex addict, refuse to sleep with them, remain celibate, don't have sex with this person. They thought you were an easy target. Your ancestors are taking charge. Something's definitely going on in earthly 3D court, okay? They're hiding something. They have an unhealthy obsession with wanting to hide you, and they're hiding that, or with trying to harm you. They created this covert operation here. They're trying to block your intuition so you don't know what's going on. Now they're stuck and they're scared and they're upset that people are seeing who they really are. They're insignificant in your life, scamming people to support their addictions. Archangel Michael is protecting you. This person was mocking you. They could have made it to where they were saying that you were insignificant, doing SDX magic. Someone's going to have to see a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Someone's phone calls, phone records, a series of unfortunate events because of someone. You could have gone through someone's phone and it broke your heart, creating defamation of character. This person's an op. They're sinister and they're evil. They made you a target and now permanent endings are occurring. They were abusive. Evie loves you, collective, and I love you. Yeah, this person was definitely cheating. Having sexual thoughts about you. They have a dangerous obsession from you, and they definitely stole from you. They don't want you to be seen. Trying to block your intuition. Trying to catch you off guard. Well, they're going to have no choice but to have a life review. We've got a process server. Someone could be getting served a warrant. Could happen when someone's at a fast food restaurant. Something significant about fast food. Here you are as a high priestess. Grand Rising, collective. Someone could end up with a curable STD. The world will hear your thunder. They can't stand it because you can see straight through them and their bullshit, and now they're absolutely miserable. This person is ignorant. They lack knowledge and information. They're full of lies and deceit. And you find out the truth and now they're nervous. This person was playing mind games, gaslighting you, and now they want to hurt you for exposing what they've done with this third party. Somebody could be sitting in their car watching you online. Someone could drive to a third party's location, tampering with someone's vehicle. So while you're in separation with this person, they're sitting around watching you online, doing dark magic over you. Could be doing it over your channel, 12333. This person could have been trying to curse you. Well, they're cursed. Being with the karmic destroyed their finances. This person creates trauma bonds. Use your discernment and trust your intuition. The choice between two options here. Someone could take a plea deal. Finding out they were brainwashing you, receiving money, manipulation. We've got a Gemini and a Cancer. Gemini Cancer cusp. Someone's going to be prosecuted. The feds could even get involved here. Someone could OD, and that could be why the feds get involved. Someone's very triggered, and they could OD. We've got jealous karmics getting info. Alright guys, we're going to close out. This is going to be our message. This is long. I haven't been on in 2 weeks because I've had a lot going on. So I wanted to give you guys some more content today. But I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here, for spending time with me and little sweet Edie Poo. Wait, where is she? Oh, she's not in here. Edie Poo, where'd you go? Oh, she's on the couch. Hold on. Sweet girl. She's so cute. Alright guys, I hope that you'll please like and subscribe button, hit that hype button, all that good stuff. Thank you all so much for spending time with me and for loving us and for supporting the channel. We appreciate you, collective. Bye guys.